Hello, 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 and welcome back to Anime-chan, where today we'll be watching my reaction highlights to my favorite fairy tale episode ever. That's right, it was my favorite episode of fairy tale ever. And I'll tell you why, or more about why, in the review at the end of the video. But first, I would like to thank Loveboobs ZS. Yes, that is his name. Loveboobs ZS from Patreon. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. We got a new character in this episode that you will especially like. She is even thicker than Erza. I don't usually use the word thick for anime characters, but damn! Okay, so big thank you to Loveboobs ZS and enjoy the reaction highlights, guys. Don't forget to stick around for the review and share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Metal? What does metal say? What is metal? Nice job, Gray. Some people were saying he's the weakest member of the Spriggan 12 when clearly... What the fuck? I remember that. Goosebumps! Goosebumps! What? Goosebumps! Goosebumps! Oh! Fuck. No fucking church can make me feel and like shiver with the faith that Erza just showed. Churches are all about, oh, faith, 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 and singing the hymns and I've never felt like, well, not never, but I mean, the way that Erza just, her faith is so fucking strong. Her faith in herself and in her past and in her future. There is no one. Like, she is fucking Jesus. What? 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 Oh, I love how angry he just looked.
なんだか妙に冷えるね。
あっちにグレイとリオンがいるからだ。
Leon, pull yourself together, man!
あのウルに
Stop it! Stop it!
ウルじゃねえ。ウルは
See? Fairy tales, they're so strong!
そうだろリオン。ウルを乗り越えられるだけの道をお前は歩いてこれたんだ。
Oh, I wasn't fair to Gray. His struggles helped him to come over his past.
最初の道だ。のうのうと歩いてきたわけじゃねえ。それでも前に進まなきゃいけねえからここまで来れたんだ。歩き出せリオン。
Did they run away? Now they're coming back or what? Oh. Don't make me cry! Don't make me cry! This episode is too much! This is too good! This is too big and beautiful! Oh, look at the happy faces! Oh!
星空の後に夕日かよ。
綺麗な黄色の空。
しかしじっとしてられねえんだよ。このまま敵が来るのを待ってられっか。敵は12最強の魔導士だぞ。
それは違う。
俺がなした。なんで悪いやつじゃないし。
最強の一人って。勘違いをしてるわ。オーガストが最強の男なら彼女も最強の女。アイリーン・ベルセリア。それは黄色の絶望と呼ばれている。
傷が深かったので完全に回復するまでは時間がかかります。大丈夫、傷は残らないから。
そういうお前らもボロボロじゃねえか。
戦いはどうなったのだ。
ハルジオン奪還は成功だ。港を取り戻したんだ。
ギルドのみんなが心配ですし、ここはラミアとマーメイドの皆さんが面倒を見てくれるそうです。
ならば私も。エルザ、その
She's giving her the kiss!
これで許せ。
She's giving her the kiss! She's giving her the kiss!
どうだ体の調子は。
平気。
お前はきっとそれ以上のものを手に入れた。みんなの未来だ。
ランディが敵の捕虜。なんて惨めなのかしら。ランディ。
やっと情報を話す気になってくれたのかね。
だから私がオーガストと交渉してあげる。
なんだと。
どういうことだよ。
アルバレスではオーガストは厄災と呼ばれ、アイリーンは絶望と呼ばれる双璧。アイ
イリーンの方は私も親しくないからどうしようもないけど、交渉次第では引いてくれるかもしれない。
おお、マジか。それはありがたい申し出じゃ。
私信じる。
よし。
決まりだな。オーガストは俺が倒す。
何も聞いてなかったのかしら。
What? Heine, Lunacy, Albereth Empire, Irene Division. Oh, they're from the Irene Division. Juliet Sun and Luna C. Moon C and Juliet Sun.
あなたたちが争ったら勝つのはどちらかしら。冗談よ。素敵なお話。
Her hair is so beautiful.
少し寒いわね。
みんなは救出してる。大丈夫だ。情けねえよ。さあ。
No, you're
あと
not.
は任せろ。どうなってやがる。
雪が消えて。
新しいお客さんが来たようね。準備はいいかしら。ブラッドマン、ラーケイド。
向こうには化け物が3人もいる。
Yeah.
こっちは化け物6人だ。
I'm gonna cry because this was fucking. This episode was as good as The Promised Neverland for me. I am aware that people don't like fairy tales as much as I do, but this episode was as good as the Promised Neverland fairy tale for me. Visually, fairy tale, I guess, or is it more like the suspense? It was different in the other one and the shock value, but this one has that. I almost want to give it a 6 out of 5. That's what I meant. This is how this one. And also why I was so shocked at the end was because Irene changed the weather, and just yesterday I just finished Overlord, and there was this part where they changed the weather, and then Flugel or whatever his name is, and he freaks out because it's like 6th tier magic or a 10th tier magic, I don't even know. So changing the weather is a sign of like godly power, obviously. So yeah, that's why I was like shocked, because Irene can change the weather, and I am aware that wait, spoiler alert, skip ahead like a couple of seconds. Someone did tell me that Irene is Erza's mother, or they said that Erza's mother is on her way, so clearly I'm not stupid. I know who that is. So yeah. But yeah, amazing, and I can't fucking wait for the next episode. But also this episode like was everything. It had everything I ever want from fairy tale. Okay, review time. I have no idea how to put into words the feelings that I am feeling right now. This week an episode aired of another anime that I felt like, oh my god, I could give this a 6 out of 5, but I won't, because I'm just hype right now, and I know that in, like, if I calm down, I wouldn't feel the same way about it. It was brilliant, and it was good, and the anime is amazing, but I'm not gonna give my first 6 out of 5 to that episode, even though it was very, very good. This episode makes it even harder. This was everything. It really, really was. I can't put into words how good this episode was. The episode from The Promised Neverland, episode 11, which made me feel close to this, it was like amazing. And then when I'm really excited about an episode, I talk and like my thoughts run and run and run. Right now, I feel like I could just die happy. even though I haven't even fucking gotten to the end of Fairy Tail yet, I could die happy after that episode. I don't know. I can't explain to you what it was, and I'm gonna try and this review will basically be me trying to figure out trying to figure out how to put into words why I love that episode so much. Okay, number one, the first thing that happened that flipped my world was just that moment where Erza's faith and determination and her power, literally, because I am shook. That guy, people are saying, oh, that Spriggan 12 member is the weakest one. He wasn't the weakest one. His power was fucking strong. As a Spriggan 12 member, he's fucking strong. End of story. Erza didn't even have to do anything. She just, you know, this is what religion tries to teach us. Religion tries to teach us to have this faith that can overcome anything. Erza and many of the Fairy Tail members, they are the embodiment of the kind of faith that Christians wish they had. Erza is like Jesus. She was like, I already defeated you. Full point. What is that called? A full stop. And then, fuck, dead. Just that conviction. I'm not a religious person, but that doesn't mean I'm not a spiritual person. But that faith that Erza showed right there in that moment, what she was able to accomplish, I can already see the Fairy Tail haters being mad at how that fight ended. Ha! Ha! You don't get it. You don't get it. You can just move along, complain all you want, but that was everything. That was amazing. And then Grey. I wasn't, for this season mostly, I don't know, I just was bothered by Grey for some reason, and it's probably because I'm a big Juvia fan, and I just wish, or I believe he needs to treat her better. So I think it was just like, you know, salty. But this episode made me like, God, I'm so sorry, Grey, you're actually amazing, and I didn't appreciate you enough. Grey, just that scene with him and Leon, like, it's because of his struggles, his challenges in life, all the shit he's been through, that he was able to stand strong against Uryu. This is what I talked about in Dororo. A lot of people, and I hope some of you watch Dororo so that you'll understand this next part of the review, but I try to explain, like, you have to go through struggles to be able to face bigger struggles, and the bigger struggles you overcome, the more you are able to achieve. It's this insane contradiction. It's a scary thing to almost even imagine. Like, I have to go through challenges and struggles to be able to do amazing things in my life. Yes, partly yes. If Grey had not gone through the struggle of losing Uryu and all of the struggles after that, if he had cheated at life the way Daigo in Dororo cheated to skip the struggle and go straight to the good times, then you wouldn't be where Grey was in this episode. He wasn't thrown by the fact that it was her. He stood strong, and because of what he's been through, because of the paths he's walked, like Leon has said, did say, he could face this new immense challenge. Remember that Historia corpse isn't it's a physical body. It has memories, a personality, everything, and that's why that Spriggan 12 member, that's an insanely strong member. But anyway, it's just that his type of magic could not withstand the faith and conviction of Fairy Tail's members, especially Erza, Grey, them two in this episode. Like Grace said, he pushed through. Like Daigo should have pushed through for his people. Yes, they would have lost a lot of people, but that is also part of life. They should have not cheated at life. They should have pushed through the difficult times and let it make them stronger, so that the next challenge, because the next one's going to be bigger, and you're going to have to face more challenges along the way. You can't cheat forever. And if you cheat at challenges and you skip through them, you get to the big boss later in the game of life, and you're fucked over because you didn't face and grow and level up enough. You cheated. It's not it's so fucking good. And then there was so much. The whole Irene thing coming together. I'm not going to talk too much about that because I was kind of spoiled. I did mention the spoiler in the reaction, so you probably skipped through it if you don't know this. So I'm not going to talk too much about that. But that as well. No, I'm actually glad this is the first time I've ever been glad I was spoiled on something, because now I know and it makes so much sense. You know? Everything about this episode was amazing. I feel like I wish Irene, Scarlet Chaos, what's Scarlet what was it called? She's called Scarlet something. You know how she looks? It's like she's drawn better. The detail in her hair, everything. I wish everyone in Fairy Tail looked like that. I wish everything in Fairy Tail looked like that. The only thing that sometimes bothers me about Fairy Tail is that the animation is not as detailed as it could be. I wish it... I compare everything to Attack on Titan Season 3 and Violet Evergarden. Like, imagine if they just took the time to do that with this story. It would have been fucking everything. I have decided that there is 2 anime that I don't care if... I don't care, to be fair. This is my channel, so it's my rules. So the 2 anime that I will never condone any bullshit talk about. No, like, you're not allowed to say how much you can, like, honestly, if you love the anime and you want to say, like I just said, oh, I'm not a fan of the art, like, that's one thing. But you're not allowed, like, people that talk shit about Fairy Tail and just come on here to tell me how much they hate it and how stupid it is, I will ban them without it. That's a ban. That and Dororo. But people don't do that for Dororo because Dororo isn't as popular. It's because Fairy Tail is popular that trolls come in and they're like, oh, it's the worst ever, I hate it, da, 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 da. I do not condone it. And that's also partly why I don't generally talk about Fairy Tail episodes in the anime podcast. I don't, because Fairy Tail is something that is meant to be enjoyed by fans, and it's this long-running thing. So if you don't watch it, you can't talk about it, and you can't just quickly watch it and catch up and then talk about it. So I never talk about the Fairy Tail in the anime podcast or the most recent episode, because I don't think that people that don't watch it are allowed to say shit about it, because you don't get it. They think they know because they try to watch a season or 2, but you don't know and you don't understand, and it is, the storyline isn't for everyone. It appeals to a certain kind of people. There's something, like, in the way, you know, we all have that anime that it's everything for you. The way Dororo is for me and Fairy Tail is for me. And Fairy Tail is that kind of anime. You either, I think, latch onto it or you don't. There's not really an in-between. Like, there's a lot of anime that I like, but it's not like the best thing ever. Like Kaguya. Kaguya Love is War. I like the anime and I'm enjoying watching it, but it's not, I'm not latching onto it. I'm not getting obsessed over it because nothing in the story really resonates with me, you know? You know, when you just meet someone and you just click. Some anime does that for us and some doesn't. And Fairy Tail, it either does that or it does. No one watches Fairy Tail casually. You either love it or you don't. And for those that don't, fuck off. Why are you even here? I know that some people would see that as being, oh, you can't handle critique. I don't want to. I don't need to handle critique. Not on this anime, because it's like when you have a little brother, and I don't have a little brother, but I'm trying to give an example. Like, you know he can be irritating, but no one better fucking try and tell you that. Oh, you don't say that about my little brother, but I can say that about my little brother, you know? I can say, because I know how much I love Fairy Tail, I can just be honest and say, okay, well, I'm not a big fan of the animation. I think they can do a little better there. But you can tell when someone doesn't like Fairy Tail and they talk shit about it. I can tell from the way you guys comment. Some of you love Fairy Tail, but you know, not every fight's going to be equally good. Not, especially as a manga reader, maybe you're not going to enjoy the way it gets animated, or if they need to leave something out or whatever. And I can tell when someone loves something, but they can also give fair critique. I can do that. But what bothers me is people that come in here and they just talk shit, and I can't deal with that, because this episode was a perfect example of everything I love about Fairy Tail. It was just squashed everything into one little convenient, beautiful episode for me, and I'm gonna hold that in my heart. And it was my favorite episode of Fairy Tail ever. I love it so much, and I'm definitely going to read the manga one day. I love it so much. I don't have much more to say than that on this episode. I loved every single second of it. Was there a second that I didn't love? No. I guess if I had to choose one thing, it would just be, you know, when I don't remember his name now, the Spriggan 12 member that was defeated in this episode. When he, first of all, you guys know I disliked his character design. I think it was a lazy design, because they probably knew, okay, he's gonna get defeated in the next episode, we don't care. But I feel like it was a lazy design, I don't know. And then the way when he got hit down, he just spun around, and then I think they could have done that maybe a little bit better. But I don't know, I guess I just don't like that Spriggan 12 member. And then one other thing, the jokes in this episode was so funny and so on point. When Kagura, I keep calling her Kaguya, Kagura kissed Erza to give her back the kiss she stole from JELLAL, but to save his life. So that was really sweet. JELLAL's anger because of his love for Erza. Like, I want to scream. I'm pushing down my emotions. You know, in Overlord, when Ainz gets that green thing that suppresses his emotions, I keep, like, it keeps wanting to bubble over, and then I just, like, be normal, but I want to pull out my own fucking heart and just offer it to their relationship. Because it's so amazing. Except that they need to get together at some point. Come now, I know this is Fairy Tail, but we need some of that. Oh, so good. And Irene's design, her fucking character design. Can all Fairy Tail characters just look like that? Not exactly like her, but the detail in her hair and wow, she looks nice. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, the smiles, that smile that Gray gave to Erza when she asked what happened to the fight. That smile Gajeel gave to Sting at the end. It's just that Fairy Tail thing, that conviction they have, that you know, conviction in their abilities, love for each other. That Fairy Tail is just everything. And I did contact someone actually about designing a tattoo for me, a Fairy Tail tattoo, but they haven't gotten back to me. But I will get that. I just need to find but now I don't know if I want to get a guild mark, or if I want to get, because I've seen some pretty beautiful designs with, like, character designs, but I don't have a one Fairy Tail character that I love enough to fucking put on my body. But that's why I wanted the guild mark. But now I'm like, fuck, I wanna get something more, but I don't know. Yeah, okay, so thank you guys again for watching with me. I'm sorry the review is so short, but there's no words. I can't say anything more than I loved everything in this episode. Favorite moments, the smiles from Gray and Gajeel. I think that, and obviously the moment with Erza, that fucking red it was so good. I'm still gonna give the episode a 5 out of 5. It's not a 6 out of 5 for me yet. Yeah, okay, if the animation was better, it would have been a 6 out of 5, yes. But still a 5 out of 5. I enjoyed this episode so much. It was everything for me, and I love Fairy Tail so much. Thank you guys for watching with me. Please share your thoughts in the comments. If you guys can give more in-depth good reviews, because at this point, I know I've talked a lot, even though I'm saying it's short, but I'm really speechless. This is the most speechless I've ever been after an episode, and I think that is also a mark of how much I loved this episode, because I'm the kind of person that I just talk a lot, and I keep talking and I keep talking and I love everything. But right now I just feel like I can't really put into words everything that I loved about this episode and why I loved it so much. So that's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, thank you to Loveboobs ZS for sponsoring this video. Bye!